Happy coffee talk. Guys, in a little while, I'm getting ready to hit on an airplane. I'm going to Scottsdale, Arizona this weekend. So I'm actually speaking this Saturday at my good friend, my mentor and friend, Jason Phillips. He is holding an event, and I get to do a special coaching thing tomorrow, and then I get to speak on Saturday. And I always learn a tremendous amount from his events. And so that's where I'll be this weekend. So I am packed, number one. And if you know me, you know that I want credit for this. I'm a very last minute packer. I don't know why. It is a flaw in my you know my brain, I think. And last night I was packed and asleep by a reasonable time. So I feel very pleased with myself, but I did do the thing that I always do when I pack, which is I start packing, but then what it turns into is organizing all of my clothes, doing all of my laundry, getting rid of stuff, and reorganizing my closet. So that's what happened. But I did get it done. It was not ridiculous. I mean, I can't even tell you. Sometimes when I'm like, oh, I have to pack for a 2-day trip, I end up washing every single thing that I own, laying all of it out on my bed, and then picking like probably 3 or 4 times what I actually need. But I still have to actually like look at and touch everything. I don't know what that says about me. But it tends to make me a last minute packer because I don't want to do that. So I wish I just had somebody pack for me. Here you go, Christy. Here's your stuff. Have a fun time. Bye. But improvement anyway. So coffee this morning. I thought I was out of the Humboldt Bay coffee. Turns out I am not. I had a whole nother bag of it. It's delicious. So this one's like an extra dark, and I really, really like it. So I'm drinking it in my Polish pottery mug given to me by Nikki Miller, our fitme give back coordinator. And I use this mug a lot, so I know that I share it all the time. You're like, Christy, we already saw that mug. I don't care. I'm showing it to you because it's good, and I like it. And most of the things that you do are going to be consistent and repeat, FYI, like pro tip. And so that's fine. I think it's funny that I share my breakfast most days because it's literally the same thing, like 9 times out of 10. It's like sweet potatoes, eggs, and spinach. And you're like, Christy, why are you sharing this over and over again? We already saw this. I've already been inspired by sweet potatoes, eggs, and spinach. I'm not showing it to you to inspire you. Maybe the first time you're going to be inspired by that combination. I'm showing it to you because it's consistency of eating it. That is why it's effective, why it works and helps my body feel good, is because I eat it every day or most days. That's why I'm showing it to you. It's the consistency factor. So I'm checking the box for myself and I'm checking the box for you because I'm showing it to you. So oftentimes you settle into this groove of things that you do repeatedly. And those are the things that matter the most. So I think that's honestly a perfect coffee talk message for this morning. It's consistency is like this fun thing that's like on memes and everybody likes to share. It's be consistent. That's what counts. But when you actually want to talk about it, consistency is a little bit boring. One, it means that things happen fairly slowly sometimes. Two, and three, other people will do newer things while you're still there being consistent. So there's like the unsaid things about consistency, but I want you to know them because they're real. And so if we're talking about, hey, you want to eat better, you want to start moving more, exercise, you want to like treat yourself differently or have a different relationship with food in your body, you want to become fit and healthy, you want to feel really good in your skin. The path to get there is by doing some things consistently. So you're like, okay, yep, got it, Christy. Thank you. You've told me that, and I understand. I've seen it before. I know I need to work out consistently, eat better consistently, all that stuff. But did you know that consistency could mean boring? Consistency could mean slow. Consistency could mean that you're still doing it and everybody else has switched gears and done the new thing. And so you're going to have that fear of missing out. You're going to feel like that FOMO while everyone else is on to the next thing, and you're still eating your eggs and vegetables and sweet potato for breakfast. These are the unsaid things about consistency that you need to know, because then you won't think to yourself, well, I'm doing something wrong. This can't be consistency. I need to change things up. That is like the sneaky lie, right? This can't be consistency. I need to change it up. Boom, consistency roasted. Like, it's gone then, right? We start thinking, I need to just mix it up. I'm bored. Well, guess what? Like, boring, but boring that you like, not boring that you hate, is consistency. It really, truly is. Like, in exercise, there's only a handful of things that you can do. You can mix them up a bunch of different ways, but like for the most part, you're still doing the basic stuff. It's only like once in a blue moon that you're like, wow, that was a brand new exercise. Otherwise, you find the ones that you learn how to do, you return to them, and you practice them. So they get better over time. Sometimes you go one direction, then you got to work on it again. Like, you become accustomed to doing them, but they don't really change all that much. Same thing with food. People who have a healthy nutrition, like a consistently healthy nutrition, tend to eat a lot of the same things over and over again. They just mix it up. They might mix the flavor up, kind of like the workout, right? It's like, it's not exactly the same, but it's like mixed up enough that you can like take eggs, or not, excuse me, not eggs. You could take chicken, rice, and a salad and make it taste like 10 different ways, but you're not like redoing the basics. You are going through the basics. You're just kind of jazzing it up different. You could take a squat, a lunge, and I don't know, rows or a pull up, and mix it up like a bazillion different ways to make it taste different. But essentially, it's still the same basics, the same ones that you need to consistently show up and do for a long time to get better at it. And so it can be boring. Sometimes you got to add some seasoning to it. That's on you. That's on us to like go forth and research to make sure we can make things, those consistent things, not quite so boring by making them taste good. If you're just eating boiled chicken and plain rice and, you know, raw kale and telling me that healthy food tastes nasty, that's on you. That is not how you do it. You got to mix it up a little bit. You got to season it. You know, you got to cook it a couple different ways. Is it still consistent? Yes. But it doesn't have to be bland for it to be like kind of predictable, right? And then if you think about this other piece of consistency, it means things might change slowly. That's okay. It's better in a lot of ways. Sometimes when things change fast, it's not actually the best thing for us. In fact, when you lose weight quickly, you tend to gain weight quickly also because your metabolism adapts to that. So losing weight quickly, even though that's like marketed as the thing everybody wants to do, it's actually not that great for you. It's so funny. Lose weight as fast as possible, but turns out that actually hurts you. Nobody tells you that. So consistency in doing something slowly is actually good for you. And then the last thing is just putting those blinders on. While everybody else is busy doing the new thing, you got to stay the course. So put the blinders on. Do not let the new sexy thing get in the way of you being consistent. You continuing to drink your water. You continuing to do the things that we show you inside fitme, where we're like, hey, building a balanced, healthy plate is the cornerstone of a healthy lifestyle. Moving every day is the other cornerstone of a healthy lifestyle. Like, you can know that, hey, I'm still taking walks and you're on the right track, and you don't need to be doing the new like fancy whatever that somebody bought because you're doing it. But it takes putting those blinders on. So that's my coffee talk message for this morning. It's like the unsaid things about consistency, the things that maybe nobody's telling you, but you might need to hear right now so that you don't jump ship. You're doing it. I'm doing it. We're in it together. In fitme, that's part of what we do, is kind of encourage each other and say like, hey, we're kind of doing this thing together. And so hang in there. Don't deviate. You got this. So thanks as always for plugging into Coffee Talk. My oldest is making his breakfast. I'm going to go give him some hugs before he goes off to school. And thanks as always for plugging in. Tomorrow's coffee talk will be from Arizona, and hopefully I'll be seeing some sunshine. And if you like Coffee Talk, then be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. And if you are not in our Facebook group, then come on over to Fit Me Free Intro. We will show you how to get started with some very basic changes that you can make to your daily routine. We will give them to you and you can try it out and see. So I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.